It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Come on, set. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the quick slant, it's Davis. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ready.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Ready, set.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Panther 11. 19 Tigers. 19 Lions. Hunt.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go. Warrior 70. Go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
60 Maverick. Hunt.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Throw reeled in by London. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. Oh, and this is notable here. It's Drake London who's hurting. They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Barkley trying this up the gut. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Bring it.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Gets this to Bateman. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Purdy setting up that play action. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. 4th down coming up. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is complete to Duvernay. And that's good for a gain of 5. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Play action on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Purdy. Big man's showing up the yards. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and the Packers go up 10-zip here in the 1st. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
2nd and 1. Finds his target, Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 48. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles. Go.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw, needing a 1st. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Still sticking with the passing game. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
To throw here on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings up 2nd down. A toss now to Robinson. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Into the hands of Duvernay. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
19,
The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down. Only inches to go now on 3rd. He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed to Davis. Racing down the left side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go on track.
And he sent a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. Finding Reynolds. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Short pass brought in. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They go to Barkley again. A lot of grass ahead. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers with 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass caught by his tight end. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60-by-6.
From the 32. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check it. Here we go. Set.
They give to Barkley, left side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tuipulotu in for the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here.
60 Eagles, 60.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Justin Reed with the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. After the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They've got a man in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey.
They go play action here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Robinson in motion right. They'll run it here on 3rd down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Before the play clock can expire, we get a timeout from Coach Dan Quinn, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Throwing from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 20 on 2nd down. That's caught at the 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. He keeps it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Has a lane past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Reload. Set. Ready.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down.
Back to 60, back to 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun is Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push the lead to 20. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the plate fake, he'll throw. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Looking for a throw here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They're going play action. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Complete out to the right. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
That one's complete, right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Go.
Throwing it again here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
18 rep. Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19, hut.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Power squib kick is taken in. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
65, 65. Go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
To the air, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Pass play coming here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
They'll throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Right there, hurt.
Still sticking with the passing game. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So this is a Packers win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.